Good. How do you think that the world will change in 2030? Do you think that those changes will be good or bad? There is no right or wrong. You're just thinking.
Good.
You think, Yaqeen, it's going to be good?
Yeah.
What are the changes, do you think? Always, when we think about the future, we always have this picture that everything is going to be what? Related to what? Can you see the picture here? Everything is going to be what? Related to what? Jumana, you think it's going that those changes will be good? Very good. How? Do you think that every time we think about the future, we think that technology will be in everything that we do? Do you think that?
Yes.
Yes, even in old times, by the way, when they think about the year 2020 and when they think about the 20s, دايما يفكرون إنه in the future everything will be so modern, everything will be related to technology and those things, and flying cars. From a very old time, they think that there will be flying cars, but until now we don't have flying cars. Now, what do you think about the future? Do you think life is going to be easier or harder?
Teacher أحس ممكن easier.
You think it's going to be
ممكن
easier?
يأتي
How, Dania? Do you have an
ممكن
idea?
يأتينا شيء آخر. أيوة يعني شيء زي كورونا أحس.
Yes. So you think with the coronavirus, life is easier or harder? Do you remember when we first had corona? It's like a dream. We didn't thought. It's like when we are exactly like we are in a movie. Everything is closed. We don't know anything about the outside world. We cannot go anywhere. If we think that this thing is going to happen, we would say that it cannot happen. There is no disease like this, but still it happens, and it was really scary. Were you scared when we had corona the first time?
Yes.
Yes, it was very scary. Okay, so that leads us to the writing here in your book. طيب, the passage that you have in your book is different. The example passage is different from the one that I have. What is the example passage that you have in your book? What is the title of it? ثالث. This is the example passage of the writing. In your book, it's different from mine. So what do you have in your book?
Vision,
Say it again, please.
Saudi Arabia Vision 2030.
Yes, you have in your book the example passage Saudi Arabia Vision 2030. It talks about the vision 2030. Now here he talks about 2050 and how life is going to change regarding cities, for example. As you can see here, he's going to talk about cities. Regarding land, also he's going to talk about land. He's talking about vehicles and transportations, okay? So we're talking about many areas, but only on the year 2050, okay? I tried to find the book that has the same thing that you have in your book, but I didn't find it. But it's okay. Even the CD, I didn't find the CD, okay? But it's okay. We don't have to read the example passage. You can read it in your book in order to see how you're going to write your writing. Right. You're writing, this is how you're going to do it. Please pay attention, ثالث, because this one you're going to write it by yourself. You're going to choose one large change or discovery that you think will happen in 2030. Okay, anything that you think. Remember, I need to pay attention to the word you think. It doesn't have to be a true thing. No, you think that this thing is going to happen in 2030, then write about it. Okay? And then tell me the impact of this change on you and on the society. Society yani community. Okay? The impact yani the influence. So think about a change that's going to happen. For example, in 2030, it could be in Saudi Arabia, it could be in the world in general. For example, it could be that the change that I think is going to happen. Many countries will elect, I think. Is it elect? Let me just a minute. So many countries will elect you know the meaning of elect? Yani choose or select. We select women to be president. Okay, this is what I think. Is it true? Is it going to happen? I don't know. I'm just thinking that in the year 2030, many countries, they will choose women to be what? Presidents of the country. Okay, this is regarding the world, not on Saudi Arabia. You can think about something else only on Saudi Arabia. It's your choice, Talif. Okay, طيب the impact, this is the impact of this on my life. يعني تأثير هذا الشيء on my life. I can write anything. I can say it would make me happy. It would make me sad. You have your opinion. There is no right or wrong again in opinions. So for me, I would say that it would be wrong, or it would be sad, or it would not work out very well. Okay. Is it going to affect my life? Maybe yes, maybe no. The impact on the society, on our society, لازم يكون لها تأثير ماذا؟ On Saudi Arabia society. Okay, or the country that you have chosen. So for example, I think that the society will accept women as residents or not. Okay, so basically it's all about your thinking, your imagination, and your opinions. Clear, Thalith? Right, this chart is not for me, so when I ask you to send me the homework, لا ترسلي لي هذا الchart. هذا الchart just to help you organize your ideas. What I needed to write is an essay. Are you with me, Thalith?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. طيب. For many writings that I have read before, ليس many of you, but most of you, they took their writings from the internet. يعني فعلت لي نسخ لصق ووضعته هكذا. Okay, most of you يا ثالث أنا درستهم. Most of you, I know what they are capable of writing. So please, if I read now, from now on, if I read something that you have taken from the internet, I'm not going to consider that as a homework. I'm going to say that, for example, Manar did not do the homework. Why? Because she took all of her writing from the internet. هل هذا يعني معلمة إنه ما أفتح النت أبدا ولا أكتب أي شيء ولا أفكر بأي فكرة؟ No, you can take ideas. You can take, for example, sentences. مثلا sentence 1 or 2, you can change it in your own way. يعني paraphrase. مثلا لا أخذ الكلام هكذا. نسخ. No, it's not okay. What you have to do, for example, I can take the idea and then rewrite it again in my own words. Okay? But don't just copy everything. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Dina. Okay? So, for example here, education in 2030. He's going to write how education is going to be like in 2030. And then the impact of this education in my life and on the society. We will be able to stay home. For example, he said, we will be able to stay home and learn with the use of computers. We're doing this now. One way we will do this is to use an education robot. Okay, so for example, there will be no teachers, only educational robots that will tell us what to do or how to learn this thing. For example, I'm just imagining things, whether it's related to education, whether it's related to the lifestyle, for example. There will be no ovens, for example. People will not cook. There will be only what? Processed food in cans, and those are the things that people will eat. Nobody is going to cook, for example. Okay, so you have your own ideas. Now the writing, I will put it in the في الواجبات المنزلية في الموقع. سيكون مفتوح لمدة أسبوع كامل. إذا لاحظت يا ثالث، في كل واجب أو في كل writing أنا أعطيك إياه، لم أطلب منك يوما ما أنك ترسليه خلال يومين أو 3 أيام، دائما يكون أسبوع كامل. نأخذ الرايتنج يوم الأربعاء، إذا التسليم يوم الأربعاء القادم. For today it's Monday, so you have whole week until next Monday. Okay, so please write it by yourself and do it by yourself. طيب, how many words we have to write? It's not about also, don't ask me how many lines. How many lines? It's not about the lines. It's about the words. You're going to write 200 words. Are you going to count them by yourself? No. Use the Word document. Okay, استخدمي Word. As you can see here, 5 words. So if I write, for example, here, the change in 2030. You see, 4 words. I needed to write 200 words. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Any question regarding the writing?
معلمة في السجل الواجبات لا تظهر الأرقام في الأعلى حتى في اللابتوب.
الأرقام؟ ليه أنا لم أكتب أرقام
نعم.
الساعات في كل الواجبات؟ يعني مثلا دقيقة أوريك يا منال and everyone else please. مثلا هنا سجل الواجبات، الأغلب كان يقول لي مثلا معلمة لا يظهر، طبعا لأنه اسم الواجب طويل، فافتحيه باللابتوب حتى يظهر لك. طيب for example unit 1 project، خلاص هو لدينا project واحد في unit 1. So even if I didn't write the number of the page, you would know that it's only the project that we have at the end of the unit. We have here the writing, page 22. Here هذا كان اللي هو الواجب الإلكتروني الذي أخبرتكم عنه. Okay, and here the project on page 32. طبعا recording with diary here هذه المهام الأدائية. Okay, and then the notebook and the book. You want to see your class, this is your class, and the notebook and the book. Okay, any question regarding? Yes, Ilaf?
أرسلت لك الرايتنج الذي خاص بصفحة 29.
أرسلتيه على الواتس متى يا إلاف؟
نعم.
متى بالأمس؟
نعم.
رديت عليك إلاف أم لا؟
لا.
Okay, then I'm going to see it. ذكريني فقط، أرسلي نقطة أو شيء حتى أفتكر.
حسن.
Okay, project unit 1 if you remember يا ثالث كان أن تكتبي symbiotic relationship as a presentation. You're going to find the symbiotic relationship in human. Okay, كنا دائما نبحث عن أو قرأنا في symbiotic relationship in animals. In the project, I wanted you to write or to do a presentation, PowerPoint presentation with a group, okay, with a group about a symbiotic relationship in humans. For example, football team or in medicine team or any other team, and each one of those of the members have what? Have something to do. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes, يقين.
Unit 2 ريج to ريكس إيش هو؟
هذا الذي هنا؟
نعم.
هذا كان في الواجبات الإلكترونية من أمس وأول أمس، هو طبعا كان من قبل لكن مددته بالأمس وأول أمس وأخبرتكم
واجب
عنه.
إلكتروني.
يس في الموقع.
معلمة فعلته بالأمس، خليته.
يا أنا لم أدخل مرة أخرى حتى أحدث، فسأرى أحدث هذا وأرى. أوكي طيب. ثالث، بالنسبة للواجبات تسليمها هذا الأسبوع، اللي هي هذه كلها الواجبات. بالنسبة للمهام الأدائية طبعا لدينا وقت إلى 20/7 حسب ما هو موجود عندكم في الجدول. هذه المهام الأدائية diary and the recording. لكن الواجبات إلى هذا الأسبوع فقط. أوكي.
معلمة،
يا
عرض الباوربوينت فعلناه معلمة ويقين، هل رأيتي؟
ممكن ترسلي مرة أخرى، إذا لم أسجل ربما نسيت أو لم أقرأ. So
حسن
send it again.
حسن.
Okay. طيب, there is one thing that we didn't do, Saleh. If you remember, we said that there is the vocabulary building with the passage here. We already took the reading, but we just have to answer the vocabulary building here. Okay. So I will give you 2 minutes. You're just going to match the word with their meanings. I will give you 2 minutes and then we're going to do it together. Okay, so let's start. The first word that we have is chain. And in the passage we said Hilton Hotels a chain. What is the meaning of chain? Yeah, Ilaf.
C, a group of business owned by the same company.
Very good. A group of business that is owned by the same company. كأننا نقول مثلا سلسلة فنادق هكذا. Number 2, commonplace. Commonplace is something that happens. يا رغدة.
E,
Can you read it? Something that
frequent or
happens.
usual.
Yes, something that happens frequently or usually. Very good. Thank you. Number 3, estimated. Sometimes I don't have the exact number, but I can say it estimated. I'm not sure. For example, what is the cost of building a house in Saudi Arabia? I will say it's estimated to 1 million riyals. So what is the meaning of the word estimated? Ya Manar,
G.
can you read it?
Given an approximate cost.
Yes, given an approximate cost, which is just nearest the cost, not the exact cost. Number 4, lucrative. What is the meaning of the word lucrative? It's related to money. Lucrative. What is the meaning of the word lucrative? ها ثالث. Lucrative. Giving a lot of money. So, which one? Yes, Manar.
F. Producing a lot of money.
Yes, producing a lot of money. Thank you. So we're done now with here and here, group of business. Okay. Number 5, orbit. It's related to space, so it means ya Raneem.
B.
Can you read it?
A path in space followed by a planet, moon, or Earth.
Space is very good. A bath in space. Number 6, rigorous. What is the meaning of the word rigorous? Something that is very or what is the meaning of the word rigorous? It's very easy. You have imitate, expensive or extremely difficult. Yes, Raneem, again.
A. Extremely difficult.
Yes, something that is extremely difficult. Thank you. Number 7, the meaning of simulate. When someone tries to do the exact same thing that someone else is doing, we call it simulate. So it's going to be, yes, Manar?
H. Imitate.
Yes, to imitate, يعني that تقليد. Number 8, the last one, Steve, يا رها. Yes, Raha. Can you read it, please? The meaning of steep. The ticket is very steep. So steep is, yes, very good. Okay, you have to fix your mic. Expensive. Okay. Okay, do you have any question, Thalith?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Today we have finished early.